Alright, let's look now at the next part. How do we take our t-chart and turn it into a bar graph? So this data has been organized into a t-chart, which is nice, but it's not that as readable perhaps as a bar graph would be. So over on this side of the screen, let's look at the bar graph. I need to give it a title, so perhaps I will call it, the title should reflect like the question that it was trying to answer. So I think a good question this is trying to answer is, what are the most popular lollies? Ugh, I can't type this morning. What are the most popular lollies? That's okay. On this part down here, this is called the x-axis. And I can give this a label. I'm going to call it number. Actually, I'll use hashtag because that means number of votes. So hashtag means number. The hashtag symbol means number of votes. On this axis over here, actually I did that backwards. This axis is number of votes, and this one down here is going to be type of lolly. It's important you get this right. So if you make a mistake, no worries, but you got to make sure you fix it. So number of votes is going to be shown this way on the bar graph, and type of lolly is going to be shown this way. I'm going to have to abbreviate these, so ISBFMO. So let's see, ISBFM and O for other. Alright, I might shrink that down a little bit. I can fit this on here. And maybe I might give it some spaces in between so that it lines up with a column. I'm doing this. You're going to be doing this on paper. I'm doing this on the computer, so it's a little bit trickier for me. B will be there, F will be there, and oh, they ran out of room. I'm going to have to start down here. Okay. B, S, F, M, and you know what? I'll just put these next to each other. So this will be easier. What I'm trying to do, guys, is line up the type of lolly with a bar to go upwards to draw on. It's nice if you can space it out, but I just won't be able to do it so well on the computer. So you'll just have to make sure that you space it out properly when you're doing it on paper, which is super easy to do. You just write underneath the column. Okay, so now I need to think about a scale, which means what size is my data going to be? Well, my top vote was 10 and my bottom vote was 1. So if I think about a scale from 1 to 10, that will cover all of my data. So that's probably a good way to go about it. So let's say that this is 1. Then I'll say skip a line. Let's not skip a line just to make it easier for ourselves in the first one. Okay, so we'll say that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I'll pick a different color for each item. So 10 people liked ice creams. So what I would do is color in my bar on the I one all the way up to 10. Now I'm not going to color in each square like this because on a computer it's just difficult to do, but you get the idea. You need to do that one on yours. On snakes, 3 people like snakes, so I can draw, oh, I made a mistake again. See, I make lots of mistakes. I said 1 was here, so you need to start here on 1. Don't start down here, that's like 0. Okay. So snakes was 3, so 1, 2, 3. Brownies was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Freddles was also 4, that's fine. M&M's was 2, 1, 2. And other was 9, so there's